Hey everyone, it is about 9:15 on Thursday, July the 4th, 2024, and today is not only Independence Day for my American friends, but it is also a UK election day. Now, I went to vote at about 8:30 this morning, and as I may have said in a previous vlog, my one and only topic for this election is defence, because I'm pretty certain, and I take no pleasure in saying this, I'm pretty certain we've got a war around the corner, either in the East or in Europe, or maybe all of it. I can see it coming. And so I voted Labour, because they said they would get us up to 2.5% of GDP in defence spending quicker than the other parties. Now, it's probably bollocks. They probably won't. We haven't really got the money. You know, what's going to happen, right? But that's what I voted for. And it wasn't until the booth that I kind of finally decided that's who I was going to vote for. There are only a few other people there at the polling station, but Alice, this evening, when she went, she said there was a queue. So, in about 45 minutes, we're going to get the exit polls, and it'll be interesting to see what the BBC has to say. I don't think I'm going to stay up all night, but I might. Tomorrow my new desk is arriving, so I need to do some shifting around of stuff. And then having done that, that will just leave Anthony's room to get sorted out at some point. I built a bookcase for Alice the other day, and Alice has been blitzing her room ever since. Also this evening, we had a presentation evening at Anthony's college. Tomorrow is his last college day, BCOT, Basingstoke College of Technology. It's his last day after 3 years. I think he's going to be going back during the summer holidays to help out and do some jobs there, but he is off to somewhere called Choices College next year. So big change for him, but I am going to put some footage up now of that presentation evening. I was told I could film it, and I'll see you afterwards to see where we are with the election, probably. See you in a minute.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you who don't know me, my name's Anthony Bravo, and I'm proud and privileged to be the principal of Basingstoke College of Technology. Those of you who have met me before will know that I'll often say this is undoubtedly the best part of my job. The coming and celebrating the brilliant success of our learners. The young people here have been absolutely fantastic. The pride I have in the challenges we've overcome with, for example, 600 GCSE students this year where every single member of staff had to help. The successes, the awards the college has won, the awards students have won, and the learning, most importantly, which has taken place by these students. And what's fantastic is we have done this all together. So I do have to first of all thank my brilliant staff, because what they have done, well done, thank you, they would worth a round of applause. Because that's what they do, they change people's lives, but I'll come on to that later. But what they've done is provided an environment to allow these students to grow, to progress, to learn, and to become better at what they do. And so many of them have taken on board one of the things I say to every new members of staff when they join the college. I say to them, remember that teacher who made you love the subject you're teaching now. Be that teacher for my students. And remember the one you hated? Don't be that one for my students now. And so many of them have really taken that to heart. So I really genuinely thank all my staff for making this place so wonderful. But today is about the brilliant students, about the fact that they challenge us. They've taken every opportunity we've given them. They've learned, they've questioned us. But most important of all, they've never stopped trying. And that resilience is absolutely fantastic. There's a famous woman called Maya Angelou, and she said, be the best you can until you know better, then do better. And that's what these young people have done. They've come here, they've learned how to be good, and they've been even better than they were when they first arrived. So very, very well done. But these young people are going to be the future. And it's really important that they grasp that future with the energy and the pride they have shown here. It's really important, young people, really super important, that you dream big. Do not be afraid to have the maddest dreams in the world, because many of those dreams will come true. There may be some bumps in the road, but treat those as learning experience. And secondly, don't settle for anything less than your full potential, because that's what you deserve. Nelson Mandela said, education is one of the greatest tools for changing the world. And you young people will have the opportunity to change this world. So try and change it for the better. Change it for the better for yourselves. But I know you're decent people, so change it for the better for other people and the future generations. So use wisely the energy, the power and the knowledge you're going to have. Most of you, when you first came to this college, before you even started on a course, would have heard me probably here standing up and asking you, who was the greatest boxer in the world? And some of you who were clever had the right answer of Muhammad Ali. And then I gave you a quote. Muhammad Ali said, "Suffer now and live the rest of my life as a champion." I have to tell you in all honesty, I don't believe many of you have suffered that much in being at BCOT. But I know every single one of you in this room is a champion. You are all brilliant. In the immortal words of Will Smith in Men in Black, the best of the best of the best, sir. Well done, each and every one of you. Those of you who are coming back, have a lovely summer holiday. Those of you going into the world, make it an even better, brighter place because you're there. Thank you so much. Good luck and God bless. Thank you.
They're trying to hide it. I know, right? Not in a million years. Well done. All right. Good to see you on time. There you go. Right, come in everyone then.
Okay, we've got about 45 seconds to go until 10 o'clock when the polls close and the BBC will announce their first exit poll. They're normally quite accurate, so we'll have some idea of what the next government is going to look like. 30 seconds to go. I'm going to switch over to the TV now so that we can see exactly what's going to happen.
BBC, ITV News and Sky in this first July election since 1945. 326 seats I needed to win. So, here we go.
And as Big Ben strikes 10, the exit poll is predicting a Labour landslide.
Sir Keir Starmer will become Prime Minister with a majority of around 170 seats.
The exit poll predicts that Labour will have captured 410 seats, adding 209. It suggests the Conservatives will have lost 241 MPs, landing on 131.
On to the other numbers, the Liberal Democrats up 53 on 61 seats, Reform on 13 seats, the SNP down 38 seats. According to this exit poll, on 10, Plaid Cymru are on 4, they're up 2, and the Greens are up 1 on 2.
All the pointers tonight are that Sir Keir Starmer is taking Labour back to power, only the 5th Labour leader to win a general election. These are the first indications of what may unfold, but a moment of history beckons. Chris.
Blimey. just take a look and take in those numbers. The Conservative Party, so often an election-winning machine, looks pulverised tonight.
Well, there we go. It's been predicted like this for some time now. It's looking like the Tory party is going to be annihilated. Like I say, back in the day, 30 odd years ago, I was a member of the Tory party and I used to run local election campaigns. But I am definitely what you would call a floating voter these days. Didn't decide who I was going to vote for literally until I was at the booth. But if those numbers are accurate, and we'll find out in the morning, then that is a pretty big seismic shift. But I'm not going to speculate anymore. This is not a political channel. I just thought it was an opportunity to do a bit of news for a change. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Total Ramblings. I'm going to go now. Bye-bye.
If you enjoy what I do here, although I can't think why, please remember to click the like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. You might also want to check out my website, www.worldsbestestpoet.com, if you fancy a laugh.